LovePod English.
Hi everyone, I'm Rose from LovePod English. Today I want to share something important: how to learn English easily and with joy. Learning English can be fun if we do it the right way. I'll give you some tips that really helped me. But first, let me tell you a story. When I was young, I didn't know English at all. I felt shy and scared. Then I started listening to English stories every single day. At first it was hard, but slowly I began to understand. The words became clearer, and my fear started to disappear. Listening is very important. When you listen, you hear new words, you learn how to pronounce them, and you understand how to use them naturally in real life. So listen to English every day, stories, songs, or even short news. It helps a lot. Now let's talk about practice, because practice really does make perfect. When I was learning, I practiced every day. I spoke English even when I made mistakes. Mistakes are okay, they're part of learning. So don't be afraid to speak. Speak English every day if you can. Another great tip is to read. Reading helps you learn new words and understand how sentences work together. Start with simple books. Picture books are perfect because they help you follow the story easily. As you read, you'll see how words fit naturally in sentences. Once I read a story about a cat that was lost. It was simple, but I loved it. I learned so many new words from that little story. The more I read, the better my English became. So read as much as you can, it helps a lot. Writing is also very important. When you write, you use the words you already know and learn how to put them together. Start small. Write about your day, your family, or something you like. The more you write, the better you'll get. Writing helps you think in English too. When I was learning, I kept a small notebook. I wrote in it every day about school, friends, and even my dreams. I made many mistakes, but learned from each one. Writing helped me a lot. It made me more confident. Another great way to learn is by watching English videos. It's fun and helps you hear real pronunciation. You can watch cartoons, movies, or short shows. When you watch, you hear how people speak and how words sound in real life. You also learn new expressions. I remember watching a cartoon about a dog. It was so funny I laughed a lot, but also learned many new words from that show. Watching it improved my English. So watch as many English videos as you can, they're very helpful. Another tip is to talk to people. Speaking with others is one of the best ways to learn. If you have friends who speak English, talk to them. Practice together. If not, find people online. There are many learners just like you who want to practice. I had a friend who spoke English well. We talked every day. I made mistakes, but she corrected me kindly. Talking with her helped me improve quickly. I learned many new words and how to use them correctly. So find someone to talk to, it really helps a lot. Don't be shy. Every conversation teaches you something new. Another important thing is to be patient. Learning a new language takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. So be patient with yourself and keep going. Don't give up even when it feels hard. Every small step counts. I remember feeling sad when I couldn't understand something, but I didn't stop trying. Slowly, I got better and learned more each day. Always remember, patience brings results. You'll get there, step by step, if you keep moving forward. Now, let's talk about another helpful tool, the dictionary. A dictionary is your best friend when learning English. It helps you understand new words easily. When you find a word you don't know, look it up. Learn its meaning, learn how to say it, and then use it in a sentence. That's how you make it yours. I used to carry a small dictionary with me everywhere. Whenever I heard a new word, I checked it and tried using it. That's how I learned so many words. So always keep a dictionary near you. It will help a lot. Another great idea is to play games in English. Games make learning fun and easy without pressure. There are many games that help you learn new words, word puzzles, crosswords, and quizzes. When learning feels fun, your brain remembers better. I used to play a word game with my friends. We had to find as many English words as possible. The person with the most words won, and we learned so much. It was exciting and helped me learn many new words. So play English games whenever you can. Learning doesn't always have to feel like studying. You can play word games, puzzles, or even quiz games. When I was learning my friends, and I played a word game where we searched for as many words as we could, the person who found the most words won. It was such a fun way to learn, and I discovered so many new English words from that simple game. So play games. Learning can be fun. Another great habit is to think in English. It may feel hard at first, but it truly helps. When you think in English, you train your brain to form words and sentences faster. When I began, I had to translate everything in my head, but little by little it became easier. Soon I was thinking in English without even trying. It felt natural. So try thinking in English every day. It will make you better. Another helpful tip is to set goals. Goals keep you focused and give you something clear to reach for. Start small, maybe learn 5 new words a day, or read 1 page daily. Each goal you complete makes you proud and motivates you to keep learning more. When I was learning, my first goal was to learn 10 new words per week. Later, I aimed to finish an English book. Reaching these goals made me feel happy and confident. So always set goals for yourself. They truly help. Another key habit is reviewing what you learn. When you review, you remember and understand things much better. Check your notes, reread your writings, or listen to the same story again. The more you review, the more you remember, and see how much you've improved. I used to review my notes weekly, reading them over and over. It helped me see my progress clearly. So, always take time to review. It makes a big difference. Another important thing is to stay positive. Learning a language can be tough, but a positive attitude makes it easier. Believe in yourself. You can do this. When you feel down, remember why you started, and keep your goals in mind. I had moments when I wanted to quit, but I stayed positive and told myself I can do it. Staying positive helped me so much. So, always believe in yourself. It's the key to success. Now, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Everyone makes them. When you make a mistake, don't feel bad. Learn from it and move on. That's how you improve faster. I made plenty of mistakes too, but I never let them stop me. Each one taught me something new and made me better. Mistakes are your best teachers. Lastly, enjoy the journey. Learning English is a wonderful adventure full of discovery. Enjoy every part of it, have fun while learning. The more you enjoy it, the easier it becomes. When I was learning, I loved every step, every new word, every story. That joy helped me learn faster. So, enjoy your journey. It makes learning light and fun. Another useful idea is to surround yourself with English. Be around it as much as possible. Listen to English music, watch English movies, and read English signs. The more you see and hear it, the faster you'll learn. I even changed my phone's language to English when I was learning. At first it was confusing, but soon I got used to it and learned new words every day. So, surround yourself with English. It helps you learn naturally. Another great method is repetition. Repeating words helps your brain remember better. Don't be afraid to repeat the same words or sentences again and again. I used to say new words out loud daily until they became easy to recall. Repetition made me more confident. So, repeat what you learn. It truly makes a difference. Sometimes learning may feel boring, but you can make it fun. Sing English songs. Singing helps you remember words and pronunciation. It's not just fun, it's an excellent way to practice every day. You can also make up short, funny stories using the new words you've learned. Turning lessons into games keeps your mind active and happy. I sang English songs every morning. It made me cheerful and ready to learn more. Sometimes I made silly stories with new words, and that made learning joyful. So always find ways to make learning fun. It keeps you motivated. Another simple rule: use what you learn. Practice new words right away in sentences. The more you use them, the easier they stick. Once I learned the word beautiful, I used it everywhere. The sky was beautiful, the flowers were beautiful. Using new words helped me remember them forever. So practice what you learn. It's one of the best ways to make progress in English. When you learn a new word, use it right away. Try putting it into a sentence, say it out loud, or write it down. The more you use a word, the easier it stays in your memory. I remember learning the word beautiful. I used it for everything. The sky was beautiful, the flowers were beautiful, even my breakfast was beautiful. Using the word often helped me remember it forever. So always use what you learn. It's the best way to make it stick. Don't rush. Learning English takes time. It's okay to move slowly or take breaks. The important thing is to keep going. Even learning one new word a day is still real progress. When I was learning, I sometimes felt I wasn't improving fast enough. But then I realized every word counts. Each small step brings you closer to fluency. So take your time and enjoy the process. Another great idea is to keep a journal in English. Write about your day, your dreams, or whatever's on your mind. Writing in a journal helps you practice daily and see your improvement over time. It's fun to look back and notice how far you've come. When I started, I could only write short sentences. Over time, they became longer and smoother. My writing improved, and it felt amazing to see my growth. So keep a journal. It's one of the best ways to practice English. Another helpful habit is to ask questions whenever you don't understand something. Asking shows curiosity and helps you learn faster. Don't be shy. There are no silly questions when you're learning. Every question brings understanding. I used to ask a lot my teachers, my friends, even myself. Asking questions helped me understand things deeply and remember them better. So always ask when you're unsure. It helps you grow quickly. Sometimes you might feel tired or frustrated, and that's completely normal. When you feel tired, take a short break. Rest, relax, then come back with fresh energy. Breaks keep your mind calm and ready to learn again. I remember times when I got tired of studying. I took a walk or listened to music, then felt excited to learn again. Rest is part of learning too. So don't forget to rest. It helps you stay positive and refreshed. Another important tip is to celebrate your progress no matter how small. Did you learn a new word, celebrate? Finished a book, celebrate rewarding yourself, keeps you motivated, and makes learning fun. When I reached a goal, I treated myself, sometimes a piece of cake, sometimes my favorite movie. Celebrating made learning feel joyful. So, celebrate your achievements. It keeps your spirit high and makes the journey exciting. Also, try learning with others for extra motivation. Studying with friends or a group helps a lot. You can share tips, exchange ideas, and have fun learning together. It's always better with company. I had a friend learning English too. We studied every week, corrected each other, and practiced speaking. Learning together made it easier and more fun. So, find someone to learn with it. Makes the journey enjoyable and helps you stay on track. Another great way to improve is to listen to yourself. When you speak or read aloud, listen to how you sound. This helps improve your pronunciation. You can also record your voice and check later. I used to record myself reading stories. Hearing my voice felt strange at first, but it helped me correct mistakes and speak more clearly. So listen to yourself. It's a powerful way to improve pronunciation and confidence. And remember, don't compare yourself to others. Everyone learns at their own speed. Some learn fast, some slow, and that's perfectly fine. Focus on your own progress, not someone else's. I used to compare myself and felt behind. But later, I realized my journey is mine. I was improving, and that's what truly mattered. So don't compare. Celebrate your own growth. Another helpful habit is to be creative. Use your imagination while learning. You can draw pictures to remember words or write small poems and songs. Creativity makes learning more colorful and easier to remember. I loved drawing pictures for new words. It made studying fun. Sometimes I wrote little poems with new vocabulary to help me remember better. So be creative. It keeps your learning joyful and alive. It's one of the most enjoyable ways to strengthen your English memory. Be creative. That's your secret weapon. Draw, sing, write, whatever makes learning feel alive. Because when you enjoy it, your mind remembers. Joy is memory's best friend. Now let's talk about organization, the quiet power behind fast learning. When your thoughts are in order, your English grows twice as fast. Keep everything in one place. Notes, ideas, vocabulary lists. Make learning visible. Every checked-off word is a tiny victory you can see. I used to keep all my notes in one folder, neatly sorted, color-coded, and alive with progress. It wasn't just paper. It was proof I was growing. Organization isn't boring. It's freedom. It gives your brain room to think clearly. So stay organized, and learning will suddenly feel lighter. Next up, consistency. The invisible bridge between trying and mastering. Study a little every day. Even 5 minutes can change your rhythm. I made English my daily ritual, some days an hour, some days just a page. But every day without fail, I showed up. That's how progress sneaks in. Consistency isn't glamorous, but it's magic. Keep showing up even when motivation fades, because daily effort builds lasting fluency. And remember, be kind to yourself. Learning a language is not a sprint. It's a journey of stumbles, pauses, and tiny wins that matter more than perfection. There were days I felt frustrated, even tired of trying. But I learned to breathe, to forgive myself, to remember mistakes are proof you're learning. So speak gently to yourself. Kindness fuels confidence. Criticism kills it. Every learner deserves patience, especially from themselves. Here's another classic flashcards. Simple, portable, powerful. One side the word. The other its meaning. Instant memory in your pocket. I carried flashcards everywhere. Buses, cafes, waiting rooms. Whenever I had a spare minute, I flipped through them. Small moments turned into big progress. Flashcards work because they turn waiting time into learning time. Use them daily. They're a humble but unbeatable memory tool. Next, immerse yourself in English. Don't just study it, live it. Think in English, talk to yourself in English, even dream in English if you can. I started doing that years ago, narrating my day, describing what I saw, what I felt. At first, awkward, then natural, then effortless. The more I surrounded myself with English, the less it felt foreign. That's immersion turning language from subject into habit. Now let's unlock curiosity, the fire behind every fluent speaker. Ask questions, explore words, chase meanings. Curiosity keeps your mind awake. I was endlessly curious when I learned. I wanted to know why people said things, not just how. Every question opened another door to understanding. Curiosity turns learning into discovery. Don't memorize, investigate. Be the detective of your own progress. Finally, review your goals. Growth shifts, life changes, and so should your targets. Goals are not walls, they're moving paths. I checked mine every month. Some got bigger, some smaller, but they always moved with me. That review kept me focused and real. So pause, look back, adjust. Reviewing your goals isn't a delay, it's direction. It's how you keep your journey alive. And don't forget the modern treasure chest online resources. Apps, videos, games, English is everywhere now, waiting to teach you for free. I used them all, watched lessons, took quizzes, played word games. Learning felt like playtime, and my English grew faster than I realized. Online tools make English a living world, not a classroom. Dive in, explore, and let curiosity guide you. Learning was never this easy before. Learning about English culture makes studying more interesting. It helps you understand the meaning behind words and how people use them in real life. I enjoyed learning about traditions, holidays, and even food. It made English feel alive. So learn about the culture. It deepens your understanding of the language. Another key tip: stay motivated. Learning can feel slow, but motivation keeps you moving. Find what inspires you: a goal, a reward, or an encouraging friend. I stayed motivated by giving myself small rewards. Each time I reached a goal, I celebrated. Sometimes a treat, sometimes a short break. It kept me excited to learn. So find what keeps you inspired. It helps you stay on track. Also, be patient with yourself. Learning a language takes time, and that's completely okay. Don't worry if you don't understand everything right away. Progress comes slowly, but it comes. Patience is what turns effort into mastery. There were times I felt stuck, like I wasn't improving. But I reminded myself, be patient, keep going, and trust the process. It always pays off. So be kind and patient with yourself. Step by step, you'll get there. Another great habit: listen to different accents. English sounds different around the world. I listened to people from the UK, the US, and Australia. Each had a unique sound and rhythm. It helped me understand English in many voices and styles. So, listen to a variety of accents. It sharpens your ear and improves comprehension. You'll understand people everywhere with more confidence. Also, try to use English in real situations. Practice what you learn. If you travel, speak English. If you meet someone fluent, start a short conversation. I practiced while traveling. Even a few words helped me connect. Real-world English builds confidence faster than any textbook. So, don't wait for perfect grammar, just speak. Every real conversation makes you stronger. Another tip: be open to learning new things. English keeps evolving. New words, expressions, and slang appear every day. Staying open makes learning exciting and fresh. As I continued, I discovered new ways of speaking and thinking. Openness helped me grow and kept my learning journey alive and inspiring. So stay curious and flexible. It makes English feel new each day. Another powerful method is creating your own sentences with every new word. When you make your own sentences, you truly understand how words work in context. It trains your brain to use English naturally. I created sentences for every word I learned. Sometimes they were funny or silly, but they worked. I remembered words faster and enjoyed it more. So make your own sentences. It's fun and effective. Finally, try watching English TV shows. They're full of real conversations and natural language. TV shows help you hear how people actually speak in daily life. The tone, the slang, the rhythm, all of it teaches you how English truly sounds. I watched many shows when I was learning. I loved hearing people talk casually. Every line gave me new phrases and expressions to use. So watch English TV shows often. They're entertaining, realistic, and one of the easiest ways to absorb real-life English naturally.